Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome to another Genshin Impact story. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. We just finished one of these Selenic Chronicles here. Um, but apparently this is time gated, so I decided to just like do some of this. But this is really cool though. Let's go ahead and get started with some of our usual artifact runs. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Yo, welcome in, Brushy. How are you doing? No, we could. I think we can pull up the trailer today because that's pretty fun. The special program. Lots of things happen at the special program, I would say. We got, I think, like a big preview of Millie Astra and all of that. So, welcome in, Brushy. Welcome in. So hope that it's underway, and then we're having a good Saturday. We are gonna get started here just shortly. Let me get the webs. Alright. We got it. We got the trailer coming up. Oh, gets Kimi no negai nano. They also started adding subs to their own trailers, so that's nice to see. Too bad it's only Japanese subs. It's not the Japanese with the English combo. Are you excited for Luna 2, Brushy? Chua. And like the whole trailer just proves that the Japanese name for River is still better. There were a lot of people who missed the fact that he was the Moon Hunter. Because nobody in the heck knows what Rasher or Solnari is. But Tsuki no Karyudo wa totemo kantan da ne. Also, freaking cool. Nefer is so cool, guys. What in the world? He has like these like triple shadow attack. That is very cool. And I like how like I guess she's a catalyst because I don't see her using a weapon. She's just like flying around with her claws and her. She does kind of strike me as the not Krai Shilonen character. She's like not Krai Shilonen combat wise, but she's also like not Krai Yelan. So basically like a Dendro Shilonen Yelan is what I would describe her as. Pretty cool. It also seems like they're all basically just teamed up together to fight Tsukino Karino. So that would be interesting. And then we see Durin as well. And Varuka? Augurs? I guess we still have to wait a bit until we get Alice. Definitely seems that Varuka will be released first. Maybe with Durin. I'm also wondering if we're gonna get a weekly boss here, because if that's just gonna be like well, I guess it is probably just might just be our conquest boss that we're fighting. Ready Sonari in the Not Cry review trailer In Alice letters, Sonnet could be the moon. Another name. Guess that makes sense. And we get Dory. Dory's voice actress is like so good. She's actually pretty cute. In this live stream. Konnichiwa. Also, we're going back to I think Sumeru again with the event in 6.2. But why are we getting another Kale, guys? I'm like actually mad. Like, why are we getting another Kale? Can somebody explain? MiHoYo has given out Kale for free 3 times now. This is gonna be the 3rd time they've given out Kale. Can I please get another character for Imaginarium? Please? Not another Kale? My goodness. Sangamaha Be-sama. Business chance, you know. Well, at least I'll get a C2 Kale. I think her C2 is actually pretty good. But I just feel like it's a bit of a waste. I guess it is Sumeru, and the only other Sumeru 4-star I think that we haven't got yet is probably Kabe. And they probably just didn't want to give Kabe because he's probably not that good. Let me think. We got Candice, Faruzan, Kale, there any Dory, we got Dory as well for free at one point. So I guess yeah, it really is just Kabe, isn't it? The more I think about it, the more I realize there are there fewer 4-stars now than there are 5-stars? I'm thinking they have to be like pretty close, like almost 50-50 at this point. Number of 5-stars in Genshin. Oh yeah, and the number of 5-stars have definitely surpassed the number of 4-stars, even since Natlan, even before Natlan, slightly before Natlan. That's actually pretty wild. But it makes sense. Because 4-stars are not gonna rake in revenue. It does kind of make me think though, they're probably gonna have 6-star characters. Well, maybe not. But they've just decided to power creep the 5-star characters, so they're de facto 6-stars anyway. True 6-star character is Bennett. That's the one. I'm willing to bet that name will make way more sense later. You think Rasher or Solnari will make more sense? I don't know, man. We'll see. Or do you mean like Sonnet as the moon will make more sense? The because I think in the trailer they were like, "Hi Mon, why are you surprised that he's hunting Columbina?" And like everyone and someone was like, "Yeah, Genshin players can't read because clearly he's called the Moon Hunter." No, he's called Rasher or Solnari or Rarer, like literally everywhere. Moon Hunter is like maybe mentioned once in the English and like completely forgotten because nobody refers to him as that. Whereas in the Japanese, it's very clear when they don't even use the word rarer to refer to him. They refer to him only as the Moon Hunter. So it's a lot clearer from that perspective. I guess the Rasher name, like as the Avenger, maybe we'll get some avenging going on. We'll see. Although I feel like Avenger is just like a cool word that that's just being used to make it sound cooler and may not actually have any like real meaning. We'll see though. There's definitely a chance it's just being used for the cool factor and nothing else. Nefer is really cool though. Oh my god. I don't know how strong she is, but she looks really cool. I think her burst, not her burst, her like her E gives her like this super cool charge attack thing. But it definitely feels like she's not gonna be like top tier, right? Just looking at the kit. It does feel like it is a little bit dependent on Lauma. Especially with all the lunar stuff going on. We'll see though. Though after we did that Columbina little anecdote thing, she definitely presents a little bit childish, I want to say. Just a little bit. Or at least like he presents a bit like young, essentially, compared to the other Fatui who are like maybe more mature-ish. I don't know, it'll be interesting to see how they eventually release Columbina as a Archon of this not cry. Alright, right, trailer, Nefer trailer. Neferune. I still love this music. It's very good. 終わりにしよう。かっこいいですよ。あげどない以上。特殊銃撃。Special Charge Attack。特殊銃撃。特殊銃撃。ネフェルの影。吹き替えか反応。Counts as lunar bloom damage。吹き替えか。表現の白。ダメバフ。ダメージバフをですよね。 Oku no Hoshu. Stay orimasu. But I found an area that's too hard. I'm ashamed. Oh, what happened? Also welcome in mage. What area is that? Don't tell me it's don't tell me it's the ancient dragon area. Ancient sacred mountain area. You need some help, mage? Oh no. Which area is this? Oh wait, is this dragon spine again? All over again? Not like this. I remember the good old days, like people were really complaining about dragon spine. We've come a long way since then. Is there a really hard area recently? Or is it ancient sacred mountain? Or is it the have you been fighting wild hunt, folks? I clicked the black crystal that I had to repair and it brought me to a cat with a bunch of chests. I had to kill 8 minutes, 8 enemies in 1 minute. It's too hard, not like this. I know that one. That one is the Night Soul Trial. Um, what you can do is you can lower your world level by 1 and it becomes like a lot easier to do it. So if you go to like your if you go to your world level, click the icon, you can lower your world level by 1. And that's how I did it in my world actually. It was too hard for me as well. There are negative effect of lowering it. It makes the challenge easier. The only negative effect is that like if you have to wait for 24 hours to change it back. Um, let's say typically a lower world level will give you less rewards for like certain things. It depends on the world level. Sometimes it's like the same across the world levels, but you can get lower between like the highest and the second highest world level. Like the difference is like lower chances of like really high, really good materials when you're farming. I think it's like bosses and like specifically bosses, weekly bosses type of thing. Um, but for the most part, like it's not that bad of a. Okay, I'll do the resin first and lower. Yeah, exactly. So make sure you use up all your resin and then lower it, and then the next day you can wait until you increase the level again to do use up more resin. You can always store your resin now also with condense, right? So you can always wait until your world level's back up before you do it. In English, it said he was obsessed with the moons, I think. I saw somewhere they mentioned about devouring the moons, or maybe I'm Delulu. Yeah, I think they definitely do say that. It's definitely somewhere in the lore, and when he's like introduced, he does talk about the moons and stuff. Unfortunately, that one I can't help you with because it's you can't co-op that one. The cat trial. You cannot co-op that one. I've actually tried, but ended up having to lower my world levels to do it. ハイライですよね。Yo, guys, we get to snipe Wild Hunt, folks. With what? Is this Polonia shots? I like their sniping minigames. It just feels so smooth. I think this upcoming our conquest is gonna be pretty huge. Not just long, but it's gonna be pretty cinema. I have pretty high expectations for the upcoming art conquest. Mostly because there's a big Wild Hunt war going on, seems like. But it also looks like we're all fighting Tsukino Karyu though. And we get the debut of Varka. It sounds like we're actually gonna be able to fight with Orca and Arlecchino in the Archon quest, so that would be pretty fun. I'm surprised though, like we haven't seen Hex and Circle come out yet. And it doesn't look like Hex and Circle will come out in Act 3 and 4 either. So my guess is two things. Either Not Krai has more than 5 acts, which actually could happen because they're changing things up, right? It could happen. Either Not Krai has more than 5 acts, and then Hex and Circle come out in like X 5 and 6 or something, or 7 and 8. This could happen. But if they stick to the 5 act series, then my guess is that Hex and Circle only comes out in Act 5, but then they explore it a little bit more in the later on, like in interlude chapters. So many chests, thank you, Saber. Hey, no worries, mate. Good job getting those chests. You got it. Yeah, those are some pretty big chests. Those luxurious and precious chests. Glad you managed to get it. Yeah, it's a lot easier, right? Lowering the world level. Like I didn't even realize how big of a difference it was until I lowered it. I was like, wait a second, this is like, it went from being like actually impossible to actually this is pretty doable even without like eating food. So it was pretty big difference for me. I'm sure like a lot of my whale friends would not have had problems with that, but especially for me and my account, I gotta use everything at my disposal. Are you pretty much done with Natlan Mage? Like, are you like maxed out on exploration pretty much at this point? Also, I say 70 wishes for Nefer. Let's go. Let's go. I think you're like 90 short. Or unless you have a guarantee, then maybe you're only like 15 or 20 short. Are you gonna pull for Nefer? Nefer looks really cool though. Like crazy cool. 100% like if I were not Norwich, I would probably pull Nefer. But maybe part of it is also like kinda need Lauma, maybe. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, dude. I start unlocking the underground area. No worries. I guess it's not really underground. It's like in the volcano, I guess. They need to stop being so formulaic with story and its length. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think too. I think it would be really cool if they just broke free from the 5 acts. Just have an Archon. Just have 2 Archon quest acts every patch. Let's go to Act 5, Act 10, and Act 9 and 10. You know, let's do it. You got a lot of lore. Let's go. What should I spend my resin on? Well, it depends what you want to build, mage. If you're like, typically like, one of the things that I try to do is, and I will continue to do even if I like start pulling characters, is that I try not to pull characters unless I have, unless I have the resources already to level them up. So I like to pre-farm my characters at least. And that just helps because like if I'm already farming something and I pull for a character, now I'm like stuck because I don't even have them with a viable set to use them because I still don't have the resin to like build all of them. I don't think I can pre-farm Nefer. Yeah, I don't think you can pre-farm like the first release. But yeah, I think you can at least like, I think you still get like 3 weeks, so you can like wait to like, you can like farm everything that you can right now, like in terms of like whether it's talent books or like weapon mats kind of thing. New domain for lava and possibly Nefer or emblem. Oh yeah, the new domain, I think it's probably the best one. I mean, right now there's a double artifact. I think this week we do get double artifacts, so we should 100% just be doing the double artifact domain no matter what. So I've been running the uh the domain at least 3 times a day to get the double rewards, and I did manage to get at least 2 EM sets for I know. So I know is now decked out. I know is now decked out with the new artifact set besides the goblet. But we did manage to get an EM sands and a EM circlet. Completely trash substats, but like honestly, all she needs is the EM, and like once it procs, like she has over like 1,000 EM with all the buffs on her. So it's actually really nice. My I know is actually doing a lot of bloom damage. Also, your llama team you gave me works pretty well. It's mostly Chromium, but I hope you get floor 10, 18 stars. Let's go. Let's go. If it works, you know. I definitely think that that one for that team you do want a lot of EM for the blooms. So and I know actually does really well. If you manage to get like enough of the artifacts sets, like the new artifact set for I know is actually really nice. Barbara running Sacred of the Lost wins level 40. That works, I guess. So there's actually like the new Not Krai one will be even stronger. The new Not Krai weapon, Black Marrow Lantern. It's the craftable. You can craft it at the craft if you have like enough mining. If you mined enough ores, you can craft it at the not crafting bench, the forging station. And that one actually is like really good for bloom. I think it's like EM. The Black Marrow Lantern is like EM main stat. And then the effect is like increased bloom damage by 48%, and that's at R1. At R5, the bloom damage increases like 96%, which is insane. So I might be crafting that one like for in the near future, maybe for the next abyss. This abyss I really used up all of maxed out my what was it? It's my Sumeru craftable one. What was it called? Fruit of Fulfillment R5. But I think this one's even stronger, the Black Marrow Lantern. 96% bloom damage increase is huge. And plus it being an EM weapon, like I think make it pretty strong. If I look at my Barbara, alright, I believe oh yeah, she was on like Electro Charge set, so she wasn't even using like Paradise Lost. So Paradise Lost now gives you Bloom reaction damage increased by 40% for a 4-piece. So oh, they have also added Lunar Bloom to it too. This is actually not bad. That's actually pretty nice. They added Lunar Bloom reaction by 10%. If the equivalent character triggered Bloom, they will get another 25% increase. Very nice. So like with that artifact effect, and then if I put like the better weapon on her instead of fruit, like I can probably stack like what 60 plus 96, 150% extra bloom damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's not multiplicative, I think. I think it's additive, but it's still really good. As I'm gonna use my resin on domain and not cry, yeah. Artifact domain probably makes sense. You think a new artifact name will release when Never comes out? They've already announced though. I don't think so. They would have announced a new artifact if it came out. So I don't think so. They would have announced it on the live stream, which I don't believe they did. Honestly, they spent most of the live stream promoting Millie Astra Wonderland. I am a little like, I mean, on one hand, like I'm glad there's a new system, but on the other hand, it's like this isn't supposed to be like most of the live stream. Like Uh, like I still want to play Genshin, right? I don't want to like just end up playing only Millie Astro Wonderland, which is literally a game within a game. As crazy as that craftable R5 is, Nephros is still better. Obviously, yeah, Nephros will probably be still better, but it's still really good though, 96%. I think it's also like there's an additional effect for the because it doesn't just buff Nefer. A lot of my other characters that could possibly bloom like will benefit from it massively. I think it's a huge power increase. Hoshiboshi no Genkyo. That's what it's called in the Japanese. So Mini Astra Wonderland is called Hoshiboshi no Genkyo, which means like starry imaginary realm. Millie Astro Wonderland it is. I don't know what the Millie where the Millie comes from, but I guess Millie Astra is like a lot of stars. Many stars Wonderland. Millie Astra Wonderland. I'm only at R3 right now. That makes sense. Wait. You gotta mine a lot of ores. Millilive, let's go. You gotta mine a lot of ores, I think. I've been mining a lot of ores to get like the copies for refinement. But honestly, even at R1, it's so strong already, so I'll probably craft it at R1 first, and then see whether like I need it at R5. It depends, but my guess is that Abyss is gonna be pretty Bloom favored next cycle, so well I'll probably need it. I never farmed their stuff though, it just got didn't naturally. Wait, naturally from what? How else do you get the rainbow ores besides farming them? Do they like randomly drop in quests or something? Naturally wandering the land? I guess still counts. Even if you're not like specifically farming for it, at least it's still part of the exploration, but you're still like hitting it. Not going out of the way for a route. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, there isn't much of a route either. There's just like a few places to check every day. There's not much of a route. And they only respawn like once every 2 days anyway, so like it's not much faster than if you're just exploring the whole place. Not much faster at all. But I'm mostly working towards it because I want to craft all the weapons, so I need a lot of the ores. It's always good to make sure I get as many ores as I can from the get-go. Ushibochi no Genkyo. Octavia. Onodera-san. Not like this. They're all in a line, guys. They're all in a line. This is perfect. Oh, Shiboshi no Genkyo. Let's see, my 60 HP and 70 vision, so I think I'll get Nepal lots of time. Are you guaranteed mage? Or not guaranteed? If you're guaranteed, then yeah, that sounds like you're good enough. Yeah, as long as you know what you're focusing on, I think that's good enough. Because it typically takes like what, 3 weeks or so to like bare minimum farmer character. Probably a bit longer if you want to like max out everything. Maybe like a month. So I feel like every month you gotta like have a character in mind. Like, okay, this month is this character. So every other character's gotta like make way. And I think that's like a sustainable way to pull. I think they really do need to give us a better, faster way to farm characters. Especially especially when they first release, I think. I have to win 50-50, right? I'll pray. I'll hope that you win the 50-50 mage. I like your month idea. Yeah, like every month basically like focus on one character. And if you have too many characters, then that's a sign to like, okay, you gotta space it out. You can't like pull any more characters until you finish building who you want to build. And that way you space out your resources. Because there's no point pulling a character, you can't use them because you didn't have enough resin to farm for them. Because you're already building other characters. So you have to like plan ahead of time in that sense. I guess you could always like, well, there are also like you can use your fragile resin if you really wanted to push it, right? If you use your fragile resins to farm a character, that can also work. But you have a limited amount of that too. So it, personally for me, like I would only use fragile resin if I was like I pull a new character and I really need them in the biz, and I'll use it mainly to farm like talent books, or like yeah, mostly mainly talent books. And then I would never use fragiles to farm artifacts because you're not guaranteed any progress there. It would just feel bad if you just get trash artifacts, right? You could argue and say, oh, you get trash artifacts, but then like there's no artifact pity, so there's no such thing as building artifact pity. So that doesn't work. No amount of like trash artifacts you pull is gonna change your chances of getting a good artifact, which is different when you're pulling, because if you pull, you do get pity. Artifact pity would be pretty nice though. If we actually get something like that, I have like 6 weeks to farm primos and wishes for never. So if I lose, I think I'll find a way to win. I guess they are probably giving quite a few rewards. If you've been doing the web event on the Hoyo Lab thing, I think you also get like a cut of a big Primogem pull prize. Like Hoyo Lab was running like this long month long event where like you collect stamps on Hoyo Lab, and if once you collect 9 stamps, you can share in the Primogem prize pool or something. I don't actually know how many Primogems there are, but I was like, I really was going out of my way posting and commenting on the Hoyo Lab app to make sure I got all of those stamps. And it was mostly just like if you leave a comment here, you get a stamp basically, but it only releases like once every week or something. You have to be pretty diligent about like tracking that. So we'll see how many Primogems I get from that. 3倍できたよ. I like how there are different voices for these like Millie Astra characters. Although I do feel like being able to dress them up and then like have them like, oh, that's a funny thing too. When I was watching the English live stream, they called these Millie Astra avatars. They called them mannequins, which is like just like a little bit of a kind of like mannequins, but like spelled Manekin instead of the Quin version of mannequins. But in the Japanese, they're actually called doru, using the English word dolls. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Doru, not mannequins, but doru. Yep. Nefer is coming home tomorrow because what other purpose do I have Llama for? True. I mean, Llama can stand her own, but I guess yeah, like a nice team will be like maybe I know Llama, Nefer. Probably need like a healer like Barbara in that team, and I think you're set. And you have Nefer as the main DPS too, so like that's really nice. Or my best Hydro right now is Barbara. Llama ain't making it anywhere. True. Barbara's a really good applicator though, so definitely worth using. Is she? Barbara I still use. Like there are characters on my team that I don't use anymore. Like I haven't even used once in Abyss. Barbara, I would say like I've used her in the most recent Abyss. In fact, she was very instrumental in getting 2 stars in that chamber 1 of floor 12, so Barbara is actually pretty good. She's very underrated, I think. I think the biggest drawback of her is that she doesn't generate energy. That is the biggest drawback from her. But I think besides that, everything else she does like really well. She can heal, she can apply hydro on demand. She has like you can apply hydro off field if you're near the enemy with the ring. So very strong when you slap like a lot of EM on her. Would you rather have Chevreuse or Diluc? Probably Chevreuse. Diluc is kind of useless for my teams. Chevreuse would open up Overload team for me. Because otherwise like Overload is impossible for me to play. I have heard you need C6 Chevreuse, but I'm thinking like even a C1 Chevreuse can do something. Will be an improvement for my teams. Give me free Chevreuse, Hoyo. Give me a free Chevreuse. Give me a free Shinobu. And give me a free Sucrose. I don't know why Hoyo is so allergic to giving us good 4-star characters for the events. We really need more 4-star freebies, I think. All my 4-star runs are kind of cooked because I don't have like the good 4-stars. C6 Chevreuse or C6 Tinari? Oh, definitely C6 Tinari. C6 Tinari is crazy. It's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. C6 Tinari is really it's pretty insane. Um but I do think we might be able to get to C6 Tinari normally, now that we have this constellation picker thing. Of course there's a bit of a question on like whether we can pick Tinari after like a year again, if it refreshes, but we'll see. I think what will happen is let me see. What will happen is like this one will like see time remaining 50 days, right? So every what is it, 10 weeks, 8 weeks? I don't know. We're gonna get that refreshed. And at least for the first year you can only choose a character in there once. But we don't know whether that refreshes the next year. If it does refresh, we might actually be able to get C16 in like what, 5 years? um but what is most likely to happen is we get to the point where it's been 20 weeks. We've gotten our second constellation on Jean. So I mean we've gotten our first constellation on Tinari and our first constellation on Jean. And then at that point I have to pull, if not otherwise I have to at least pull standard banner, because otherwise I can't claim my constellation. Also this Halloween thing is pretty cute. If only it was like, I don't know, something about Millie Astra just rubs me the wrong way. The Jeff said Tinari is overrated, so it must be correct. We all know the Jeff is wrong, so Mister, is there anybody who started from version 1.0 and been playing consistently and doesn't have C3, C4? Because I don't think this person exists. I'm sorry, Mr. Jeff, but this person does indeed exist. Take that. Take that. Slap him. Also, how is Tinari overrated? I barely seen anyone use Tinari. Like, what? Do people even use Tinari these days? Like, I'm very confused. I'm pretty sure people don't even use Tinari. How can it even be overrated when nobody's using him? Downloading opinion? Oh my gosh. Make a salty Reddit post? No, it's alright. I know better than to make enemies of the Jeff. He has a big following, so. Although maybe it would be fun if the Jeff gets shown like a showcase of a No Wish account and they'll be like, what the hell is this? Nani? So I don't know if I told you guys this, but what our No Wish leader finally retired, and they did actually post like a video of like all of their polls. um, they actually did post a video of all their polls, so maybe at some and also like play that. You can give me your like opinion on whether like they were really lucky or really. But I honestly don't know whether they were lucky or not. 悪徳できます。再現勲章. I think the big thing that rubs me the wrong way on Melee Astra is that they basically created another wish system. Like, what is going on? Like, are there not enough things to wish for already in Genshin that we needed another wish system? Hello? Hello? And did we need another battle pass? Like, huh? Huh? For me, it's like, hey guys, could you just spend your time giving us artifact loadouts instead of like, what is all this? You know? I don't know. I feel like this is. I don't want to be a pessimist, but I feel like this is the wrong direction. This is not the direction I was hoping Genshin would be going. Y'all remember gratis status? Wait, I don't know. I don't think I know gratis status. Is that a streamer? Like an old content creator? I am very looking forward to like creating maybe my new maze with this system. Um, but they did like add a lot of things in there to like encourage people to do it, and like things you could potentially miss out on, like things like leaderboard stuff, and like there's like a rank apparently. Like if you get more and more people to play your thing, there's like a rank system, and I'm like, okay. I really didn't want this to be like so promoted. I just wanted it to be like a system that people who want to do it can do it for fun, like without like necessarily rewards or anything. But then they added like so much bloat to the system. Like there's a new character that you can level up, and the dress up stuff, and I'm like, okay, I guess this is cool, but then now you have to buy the costumes as well, and you have to wish for the cosmetics, and I'm like, I didn't like that part of it, you know. Maybe to my point was like they needed to have some kind of way to like monetize this because they spent a lot of time on it. So maybe I can like say it's okay for that from that front. But I don't know. It does sound like they're gonna continue with like big time monetizing this little system though. So we'll see see how this goes. All right, we are done with our artifact run, so we're gonna go ahead and We're gonna go ahead and close this one. And I think today there's still a lot of like exploration and stuff to be done, so I'm gonna go ahead and like stop being lazy. Actually start clearing out some of these world quests. So let's go ahead and do that. I think the first stop is this area, which has like a bunch of stuff here that I've avoided for a long time. So let me just go here and like see what's there to clear. We are on Ascendant Gleam. Oh, I found a bot. Are there 10 bots I need to find? What? Okay, let me find these 10 bots. Oh, we found 2 bots. Now we need 8 more bots. There's a big mech over here. Is this related to the bot puzzle or just separate? Probably separate, right? Probably... maybe it's in that cave? Oh, this area looks like could be stuff in it. Let's see. You know what, I should probably start the world quest. I don't know if this is probably part of the world quest, right? I'll keep bugging you about Llama Library. we'll do it naturally. Saber, is Auroron a good off-field bloomer? Bloom, no. Auroron is Electro, so he cannot bloom. Auroron cannot bloom, unfortunately. Not as much as you'd like him to bloom. Alright, hello world quest. That's how we do it. Attaboy, that's it. I mean Hyper Bloom. He's technically Electro Charged, so he's not supposed to be Hyper Blooming, but I mean I guess he could. Because Electro Charge tends to happen in Hyper Bloom anyway. But you don't really build him EM, so not really a good Hyper Bloomer. I would say like he's you build him typically attack. And then he gives you like an extra thunder hit every time Electro Charge happens. And then he regains energy as well, I think. So you should use Auroron when you're running Electro Charge. So typically it's like Auroron, a Hydro, maybe another Electro, and then a Nemo character. I know dog, I got Official and she ain't really cutting it. For Hyper Bloom you can't really do anything without Shinobu. Like I don't even run Hyper Bloom because I don't have Shinobu. Like that's it. Like there's no other like there's no other character that like I can actually do that from like a 4-star perspective. That's why I've been asking Hoyo over and over again for me to get Shinobu. Because Lisa doesn't cut it, Dory doesn't cut it. You can try like, but it's super cope. Like it's really bad. And the reason is because there's no other character that does these electro pulses every 2 seconds, which is super important. Like being able to pulse off field every 2 seconds, with 100% uptime. I don't know if it's exactly 100% uptime, but like very consistently get out blooms. Like because the thing about Hyper Bloom is that it's capped based on like you can't like generate like 5 blooms and then proc 5 Hyper Blooms that all hit the enemy and you get 5 damage, right? That there's a limit. There's like a limit for like in a short amount of time how much Hyper Bloom damage you can deal. There's like a cooldown. I think the max is like 3 instances of Hyper Bloom, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why like you want to be able to like generate 3 blooms, and then proc all the Hyper Blooms, and generate 3 again and proc the Hyper Bloom. That's why the 2-second cycle is like super important with Shinobu, and you can't get it with any other character. Dory, when you use Dory's burst, like it happens consistently. Your Hyper Blooms like will tick like every like 0.5 seconds. It's too fast. And you'll end up like Electro charging instead of like actually creating the blooms. And then Lisa I guess is just really clunky because her like E and her normal attack doesn't always proc the blooms. You do have to charge attack. That costs stamina to consistently proc the blooms, and you still have to like angle it right and all this kind of stuff. Um, so it just really sucks for most of the other like electro characters. Um, yeah, Fischl again like doesn't really hit the blooms. They just hit the enemy with Fischl, with Oz. But when I did like 80 pulls on Llama's banner, they gave 0 Shinobus, only Kavehs. Yep, that's how 4 stars work, Mage. That's why I've been asking for 4-star pity. I really hope they come out with 4-star pity before I start pulling. That's super important. You really are something else, Aneska. That's the intuition institution for you. Yeah, I think I see people coming this way. Well done, so 40 plus pages to introduce each component. My word. Honestly, I should just start saving Star Glitter. Yes, you should. Always save the Star Glitter. Save the Star Glitter, don't spend it. Wait until they update the shop with Shinobu. Seriously. Like, don't settle for like trash 4 stars in the shop. Unless like you haven't like C6, Xingqiu, Xiangling and all that. Save the Star Glitter until like they add like actual like Chevu, Shinobu in there. But why don't you put yourself down and go see to our guests? Hello there, my lovely lady. Careful little game for dear Bobik. Xingqiu worth it, I don't have it. Xingqiu is definitely worth it. Get him if you don't have it. Or you can wait for a Lantern Rite, because you can also pick him at Lantern Rite. The only downside is that they typically release a character during Lantern Rite that's probably pretty good, and you'll want that one instead. So, but Xingqiu is definitely worth it no matter what, I think. Like, even at higher constellations, he gets like better and better. C2 and then C6, I think are his big ones. It's not what you're calling this giant machine, is it? This is Bobic 131, civilian all-terrain transportation device. Okay. It's just that reading instructions, he left behind giving a headache. The knowledge boost. We have Makrola skills, Slav's brain, and might intuition will never commission bodies ever again. Isn't that right, Bobic? Anytime else to join between every electro being a hyper bloom trigger, if you could get them all the same EM, they will do the same damage, right? Yes, if in the situation where you have one hyper bloom core, and they can trigger that hyper bloom core, that single hyper bloom core will do the exact same damage with the same EM no matter what electro character you're using. This is correct. I mean Cookie heals, so that's good. Lantern right near January, right? Like January, February kind of thing. Like end January, early February, kind of like coming to the end of winter, I guess. Or maybe more like in the middle of winter. Something like that. The difference is how often the electro procs, right? So typically like Hyper Bloom has like a very interesting like internal rotation where you need to create the blooms first, and then you need to proc the blooms. So there are two things that can happen. One, you could proc electro charge to the bloom. And then you would have messed up your hyper bloom. You would have ended up like maybe proccing quicken on the enemy and also like a latent like electro charge aura. There may be like some forgiveness there where you could like there's still like a underlying hydro aura that you can still proc the blooms off of. But you do run the risk of like not actually proccing the bloom there. So that's why you want as a hyper bloom trigger you want to be able to like apply electro in an AoE around you every like 2 seconds or like every. And the reason why 2 seconds is because that's typically the amount of time it takes for you to like swap to a character, apply hydro, and then swap to another character and apply like the dendro part of it. If you have like some off field, you can generate more blooms that way. But it's also like typically within every 2 second cycle, you can generate maybe like 3 blooms ish, which is the maximum number of hyper blooms you can do within a short span of time. So like even like hyper blooms have like an internal cooldown for the damage part of it. And this is the same for Burgeon as well. Burgeon and hyper bloom both has basically it's like a limit as to like how much damage you can do with like a bunch of hyper bloom instances. So if you have like 5 blooms on the field and you proc all of them, only the damage of 3 are gonna go through. And so that's why you can't be proccing too slow and you can't be proccing too fast. There's like a nice rhythm that you need to like have to proc the hyper bloom. So like by the time that you after you proc once with the electro and proc the hyper blooms, you want to there needs to be like about 2 seconds of time where you can just have enough time to generate three more blooms. Not any more and not any less. Exactly three blooms. And you proc it and you get the maximum damage of the hyper bloom for that instance. And then you repeat. So there needs to be like this rhythm when it comes to hyper bloom, and only Shinobu really like gives you that rhythm. Um have they not updated Lantern Rite 4 stars? Yeah, they should honestly like give us Lantern Rite like any 4 star rather than just Leah. Also, I know it probably doesn't change anything, but does my Electro character have to be Cookie if they're the main on-field character? Uh, so your main on-field character in a Hyper Bloom team is not the one proccing the Hyper Bloom typically, because it's usually Shinobu who's proccing the Hyper Bloom, unless you're running like Raiden Hyper Bloom. And then you might be like, you can be main on the field for a little bit while she has a burst up. But that's not really like you shouldn't be pulling Raiden just to do Raiden Hyper. That's just not the way. Better use of your Primo gems. Typically like in a Hyper Bloom team, your main on-field character is either the Dendro character or the Hydro character, so that they can generate blooms while your Hyper Bloom triggers proccing it off field. So that's how it's gonna work. I'm not sure if Hyper Bloom is gonna be working with Nefer though, because Nefer is gonna absorb the blooms and you're not gonna be able to Hyper Bloom them. So maybe you don't have to worry too much about Hyper Bloom if you're going to if you're gonna pull Nefer. Yeah, Nefer is not gonna be able to Hyper Bloom because she will absorb the blooms to do something else for her kid. Bobic makes a beat clamp boom noise. Yikes, or we'll get squished. Don't worry, Bobby's a good kid, it won't hurt you. Very reassuring. How is that reassuring anyway? Pawan sure doesn't see it. Upping Rule is so much fun. Bobby gets have a shock bit, but he's awesome once you get the hang of the controls. Alright, we'll try our hand. A very important question to ask you. When operating such large machines, are you the type to rigorously dig through the instruction manual or immediately turn on the machine on the user intuition within your solar pillar? I'm on Team Paimon. And what team is that supposed to be? Oh, give me Paimon's hit hurt. And what was that we were saying? Headaches not being assigned. Nope, that's not getting that hit. Paimon gets to set the rule. Please learn how to control Bobby properly. You endanger us all otherwise. Idea they should make an Electro Ganyu. Electro Ganyu, you say? I definitely feel like they haven't created any like Ganyu anything, right? I guess there is a Dendro Ganyu-ish with Tinari. I guess Electro. What Electro Bows? I guess we have Setos. Setos is like a Electro. So Setos is not a bad Hyper Bloom driver as well. He's not bad. It's just it's just a little sus because he does have a pretty short cooldown, but it's a bit longer than you would want it, and his burst also scales with EM, so he doesn't lose out too much of his personal damage if you're like using him as a driver there. Let me try if you have Setos. Yeah, Setos has been pretty good. It's been surprisingly good for me actually. Although I've never used him in Hyper Bloom per se. But he's just been good in like a quicken team typically. It's where I use him in. You have no clue as how to make him do it. With your help, I expect it won't waste time going through all these documents. It's not a box that you know when you use. Try guiding Bobic to rearrange them in interesting shapes. You Bobic in your bones. I think 100% of this new Genshin player is AR to everyone in 7 months, but it only took me 2 months. You're a pro mage. Be nice, Bobic. Saber's new friend. What she said, be polite, will you? Art. Be according to this design. Oh, this is fun. I thought this was gonna be like a... I thought this was like a destroyer bot, but this is just a moving bot. Oh wait, I need to rotate it. Nice. Yo, we did it. 68, welcome in, Leanne. Yo, I did this. Nice, nice. Welcome in, Leanne. I saw a vid saying today. Wait, I already read that. AR-51 in 7 months is. Well, I guess it depends. Huh. 51 is not that high, right? I think it's AR-60 that's like takes a million years. Saber, did you win? I actually I'm coming off like a 4-game win streak, Lihan. I just won 4 games with Dota before this. So yeah, I did win, in fact. Coming off a 4-game straight win streak today. Was it 4 games? Yeah, it was 4 games. 4 games in a row I won and we like destroyed every single game. Hey yo, let's go. I'm on 11 game losing streak. Not like this. Hope you get better luck. Yes. Not like this. No, we'll turn it around. I was on a really long losing streak last week, so this week is the better week. Sometimes like you just start raging. Demoted what? No, not like this. I don't even play ranked anymore, so I don't even care about my rank. Unranked is the way to go, man. Like you don't no stress, just play for fun. Even if you lose, just have fun. It's like that. Like sometimes like when I'm losing, I just change my mindset. I'm like, okay, I don't have to win this game. I just need to kill this hero once. And I kill him. Yeah, I won. Alright, we're done. Next game. Go next. GG. GG well play. Go next. And then like you just like type all chat and then like gotta stay informed, don't get W. I mean, yeah. For me like Dota is like already like stressful enough, so I'm like I'm just gonna play for fun. I've been having a lot of fun playing Earthshaker. I played like Earthshaker 4 games in a row. I won all 4 games today, so it seems like a pretty good hero. It always seems like there's always a cycle. Is like I will find like a hero, I'll like spam it for a while because it seems good, and then after a while like I'll get like a 4-game lose streak and I don't know what's going on. Then I'll have like I try other heroes that I lose with, and finally I will try a hero that I consistently winning with, and I'll stick with that hero again, and then the cycle just keeps continuing because the meta keeps changing every week. It's like people learn how to deal with certain heroes and stuff. But I don't know. Did Paimon get roped into your cheerleader club? Something to do with those puppy dog eyes. You figured out about it without getting around. That's pretty impressive. I didn't read the manual either. Yeah, original has some real artistry to it. Work of art installed by civilian, all terrain transportation device. Is that what we call installation art? Not like this. It's called expanding the pool. That's right, that's right. Gotta learn all the heroes. Is that what it means? I never got it before, but now that you've explained it this way, I totally do. That's not what the term means. They were subject matter experts, being part of the Alliance of Artists to overthrow the evil organization and protect the future of Fontaine. The AAOEOPFF. What is that? AOEOP. That's an awesome name. Artists join the battle against evil organizations. I love to join. I haven't created any art yet. I guess I have to start today. Scientists mind of artist taste. Could be no better candidate. Thank you. So. Please help us turn the rest of the box into lovely works of art. Time to enjoy installing the art. These art installations. Alright, more art installations. Wait, how do I move this? Am I missing something? Operate this guy? Where are the other art? I'm still in this world quest, right? Maybe I should like head to the designated location. Oh, okay, it's up there. Wee woo. More boxes. I'm gonna get a drink. Be right back. You just buy a stream from my kitchen. It's so easy to get a drink. All the food and drinks right there. This display is not the best when it comes really to real artists, huh? Operate Bobic and install art. Okay. What sort of art will Bobic make? Don't worry, it'll be great no matter what it is. Sounds like art to me. Alright, let's see here. So we want this to go up. I guess up there. Oh, we need to turn this around. Alright. You grab this guy. Turn it around this way. Yo! Look at me making art, guys. It's beautiful. Bobby seems to love it too. That's where we go next. Fatui Task Force. What is this? I thought you knew them. We only have a ballpark numbers of between Knuckle Sandwich, Chandra, and our travels as a whole. Such insolence. Hand the Land Rover peaceably, rude. Relooking your rudeness. Land Rover? You mean Bobic? You guys steal Bobic? Only ever use him for civilian transportation. We hired just left. Everything he created, we own. Even the names of said creators. There's no transfer ownership or anything involved. Had the Land Rover overlook the theft of key assets and absconding with them. How do you pronounce DRZ, guys? Drizzlub? DRZ is not a pronounceable combination of consonants, alright? Assume you're all smart enough to know who has greater authority here. Just love. Just look. Nicole, have you ever seen someone with poor judgment? Bobic is the cutest, let's go. How could we let strangers take hours away? We're not letting him take Bobic. Alright, time to fight Fatui, like we've always thought we were gonna do here. Just why I have Auron in my team because this is the Electro Charge team. Why'd you hold me back, Makola? Don't be mad, we should pity such loveless folk. Two happy families bring their cherished pets out to meet new friends. What? Okay, wait, wanna... Saber is usually obviously your pet, right, Paimon? Question mark. How do you come to such a wild conclusion? Throwback features lovely golden for a unique name, let's not forget. Ability to get along with Bobic upon your first meeting. I mean, if that isn't... You two... We're not owner and pet, definitely not companions, you say? Aye, so it does. So now Bobic is our companion as well. Let us make art. Bobic's got real artistic talent, right? He was practically trembling with excitement while moving the boxes around. You're just gonna let this slide, you know that too, things will get ugly if Bobic falls into their hands. Bobic's kinda spooked now. 2 or 3 box sites left. No need to wave in sky, I'll meet up with you there. Don't be scared, Bobic, we'll protect you. Look at your front paws. Something is up with these two. I think, Saber and those who read this, the new Not Krai domain is a scam and nothing more. Not like this! Well, hopefully you get better luck next time. Oh wait, what is that? We got a chance.
こいつらの生存環境を脅かしている。
Artifact domains are definitely scams no matter what. So you always don't get what you want. Traveling around using patches of list. That's not what I want. I'm trying to get this. No. How do I get that? I want to get this oculi. Also, why is there a bot here? Got an oculi. Beautiful.
Yep.
No! No! Not like this! Come back! What? Bruh! Unhand the bots. Unhand the bots, sir. Why can't I land on it? It's not there. Also, what is this? Oh, no, I dropped the ball. I have no clue if I'm building llama right. Like, do I do some EM or EM and crit? I think it's EM and crit. Yeah. I don't know which is more important though. You have to look up a guide to see which is more important between EM and crit. What am I supposed to do here? There. Oh, there it is. Oh, I shot it out. Nice. Beautiful. Alright. Like those guys are going back to their home. Yeah, but it's really hard to farm that combination EM stat with like crit. So honestly, like if you get an EM stat, I'll just like use it first, and then like eventually when you get a better one, you can replace it. But it's just really hard to roll that with EM and double crit. It is really difficult. Fair enough. Yeah. Also, can I talk to these two bots, or are they just gonna be stuck here? I think they're gonna be stuck here. We gotta find more bots. Oh, we got one chest already. Okay. That works. We got 1 out of 3 of the chests.
叩くといい音がする。いい品かもしれない。
I'm guessing there are more bots like around this area. Maybe we can find them here. Also, what are those? Oh no, those are just plants. Never mind. Maybe there are bots here. We assume that they're pretty far away. So. Aha! I found the bot. Oh wait, it's just for me to push. Hey, welcome in vain. Thanks for the alert. Okay, I think this might be one of the boxes for me to like make art with. Alright, we'll just keep looking for bots, I guess, as we go. Alright. This way? Okay. Yeah, but I know backseat using it, but I spent an on that it's part of the Bobbit quest. Oh, okay, this whole thing is a Bobbit quest. Thanks for letting me know. Oops. Thanks for looking. Continue to install art. They have a very weird child. Seems like one is missing. What do you mean one is missing? Who's that crane over there to lift it up? Oh, there's a crane here. Okay. What do you want me to do here? Need power. There we go. Does that work? Okay. What do we need? We need... That's good. Hit it this way. Okay. Oh, I need 2 of these boxes, that's why. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab this one. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. It's stuck. The bots aren't part of Bobbit though. Okay, that's good to know. It's good, right? At least we installed it. Oh, they have a very interesting definition of art here. I like this little cat that's that he gave us. It's pretty cute. Okay, so this whole area is part of the Bobbit quest. Hey, it's badgers. Not this guy though. I don't like this guy. Need to charge up Genes first before he does this thing. No, he charged this thing. Can we get Gene's burst up? We can. Uh-oh. What is Rashi posting? Eyeball and face, smiley face emojis. Tartar sauce emojis. Wait, what's this? Let's go rise with Bobbing and Makola info. I've never actually seen them writing on it though. Someone gave me a sub, nice. Always good to get free gifted subs. Something obviously possible. There's a robot here. I think we have to find it and adjust the settings. Oh. Find the robot. Okay, robot. Oh. Wait, is this right? I feel like this is still wrong. Unless... Just try it. There we go. Another masterpiece completed. Is there like a secret to how these boxes are arranged? I'm not really seeing a pattern here. I don't understand this art thing. Doesn't seem very artful. They haven't got closer to finding more little bots. It seems like we're hitting somewhere here. Oh, I see a bot there here too. What are the Fatui doing here? Oh darn, they'll see us. There's like a sniper there. Alright, take out the range unit.
周りを見張っててくれ。あまり遠くに行くなよ。よっ。
Yes.
箱に隠れるのが好きな竜もいるから気をつけろ。多分内気な性格なんだろう。
All these boxes are part of the Bobby quest. When inspiration strikes. Now we'll keep going. It does seem like we need to pull this thing though, based on this guy. Oh, we already pulled it. Sorry, we did it earlier. It should work. Hey, let's see. Yeah, we need... Oh, I need... This box needs to be rotated. Let's move it. Can we just put it down first? Oh gosh. Okay. And this one... Very interesting arrangement. This is a bit clunky to do, but... I'll take a photo of where it is. Oh no, more Patui. Oh, they're gonna grab Patui. They're gonna grab it. Out of the way, you pests. More fighting.
じゃあな。
Is after the stolen Bobic. Wasn't Bobic stolen to begin with though? Well, It's Bobik, they're up ahead. These are final warning, your love has not become a fearsome beast of the Tweak line. Take another step and it will tear you to shreds. Uh-oh. 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 Oh shoot, I think we're dead. After dodging attack, you find it we should... Wait, we dodged the attack? That was like way too close. What in the world? Probably would have died there. I'm guessing their lab is down that way. Yo, we got extra chest.
箱に隠れるのが好きな竜もいるから気をつけろ。多分内気な性格なんだろう。
And another bot made his way there.
Yep.
I knew this part of the quest. Getting doors open is not a strong suit. But we can take. You get one more drink, you come to Ben for sure. That's gonna have a ventilation device. The vents! He vented! He vented! I saw him vent! There was a huge racket coming from that area not too long ago, now that I think about it. It was them trying to break to the lab. Perhaps. Mayhaps. I bet that was the case. The Wonder Slough totally run into trouble and it skipped on, but let's go check it out then. Alright. Gotta find another way in. What happened to the Fate streams? Honestly, like, just haven't had the time. I've been like super busy at work, so I can't like stream on Fridays. And like, I definitely do want to keep doing the Fate streams, but we have so much world quest to do even in not Krai now. So I kinda have to like just keep up with Genshin for now. Really don't have the time to like play too much in the weekdays anymore. There's a huge box blocking the entrance to the cavern. Remove the box, we'll be in. Why don't you write us with them? Move it in the exact same way. There's so many like random puzzles in this area, I'm wondering. Are these all related to the Bobik quest? Oh, there's Fatui here too, okay. Yeah, we gotta beat them. Too much monster, true. I didn't think of fun. Oh, this one is on the map. Probably not, but... Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, we need to grab that. Think that should have worked. Oh wait, now we need to take it out and put it back in here. There we go. Gotta save Bobbick. Let's get in there. Oh, so this is where the it's actually in the secret tunnel. An oculi too, very good. So many bots! What? What is this? What? So many bots? Those guys who kidnapped Bobbick too. Madam Alotka, the equipment has been retrieved. Repairing modification is very structured. I have trust scientists. I think they got some truth to believe themselves above the law. Above the law, you're free to do as they please. Any just a powerful weapon capable of guiding the screw of battle into the civilian shot of the enemy vehicle. Drawing from the power that they might wield. Really, the world doesn't turn on wishful thinking. All of used wisely, not put up with a medium as possible. I really like how they've added the movements to the character. Also, the Patui guys got a real glow up here. Really off Christian. They're about to do something to poor Bobbick. Bobbick is a civilian all-purpose transportation device. Alright, let's get him. I like how they're perched up here with us. Ah, let's get in there. Can't wait a little longer. Right, let's go. Please don't be rash. We must act in concert with our bosom companions or not at all. Let's get free stuff. Ooh, what's here? What's over here? Defeat Zapatui. Do I go down or do I go up? Oh, they're already fighting. Alright. They've already started fighting. Guess we'll have to help them. They broke through. What are those idiots doing? Listen up, hold the line to the down road. Preparing is complete. Get him! Charge! I think we just have to beat Alaska, right? Makola, are you alright? We're all good. Taking care of Fatui, no threat. On the control panel is reprogram Bobbick. I mean, it seems pretty complicated. Wait for us too. Sorry, what did you say? Couldn't quite hear you. Like I said, the tunnel control minutes. So I just pressed some buttons based on my intuition. And guess what? Let's start the program rewrite. Dang, Yokata. All did the rewrite stop? Panels all problem more just button I press. What do I do now? What would you have done if you activated some kind of self-destruct instead? Don't panic. I'm sure the manual left us mentions what to do. Give me a moment. Nothing beats reading instruction. I've heard that turning it on and off again, it works. Manually restart energy source and connect backup program module. Find something that looks like an on-off switch. What is backup program module again? And where the structures fail, intuition must carry the day. See if I missed out any clues. We need a backup program module. Please help me check the error. I'll be flipping through Slav's documents to find out the clues there. Investigate. How could I forget? That's right, you can flip the switch to reset the power. Control power is frozen up again. Also, if you want to reset power, remember to pick the backup program module. Fascinating, it's almost like he was in room watch, but he is a genius scientist. He left himself a whole lot of reminder notes. Thank goodness for his terrible memory. Alright, we gotta find this backup module somewhere in here. Doesn't look like a backup module, but there's an exquisite chest. Very nice. We'll take it. Under Bobik, very nice. Oh god, Neska, what are you doing here? Let's wait a little longer, we're coming to save you. Wait till 26 minutes a day just looking for things. Looks like I have to categorize my mixed rentals supplied by serial number. My next task is to design a placement record table. Must have been a note that scientist guy used as a reminder to himself. It must be something written on the back too. Backup Pokemon has to be found. You'll head to platforms there. You'll find a robot nearby pointing the arrow. It's on the platform with a robot that has a pointing arrow. What? 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 Oh, here it is. Found it. This must be the backup program module. Awesome. This is why I expected from the mind gifted in both science and art. According to instructions, we just have to plug the backup program module into the console. Alrighty. Let's do that. Oh, is it lower or higher? Where is it? Higher, 27. Lower? Oh wait, it's lower. 43. Higher? Is it higher or lower? Where is this thing? Oh, it's on Bobik. Oh wait, no, it's up there. Oh, I can actually climb Bobik. Not like this. Oh no, I'm running out of stamina. Wait, we'll rest. Man, they really need to recover stamina faster. Like, taking too long. Alrighty. Plug it in here. I'm back to us, Bobik. You can manually input other parameters here. Can we name him? Bobby shall honor and as queen of all Teva and serve the fan as animal column of his life, for we are treated best friend never to be parted. Nothing needs to be added. Wait, I kinda wanna know like which one I should pick. If it changes or anything. Nothing needs to be added. Ah, that would be a sight to see. What is this? Combine. Lul. Very nice. Got an exquisite chest. We gotta go up. What's actually down there? Is there anything that... It's just water, right? Moon water. just climb here, but oh, it's not gonna go up anymore. How about here? We climb this one. Oh wait, I can just go up the ramp. Hey, Bobby. Door is still locked. We haven't found the keys or anything. If anyone had those, it'd be just locked. Bobby will most certainly be able to get this door open. That's it. He does listen to you the most. So give the order. Open door. Kaboom, kaboom. Oh, it's just automatic. He doesn't even have to do anything. We made it. We got Bobby back. And you're out. Great job. You did good too. Really must teach me how to operate Bobby properly. Haven't you read Slav's instructions front to back to front already? Shouldn't you be teaching me instead? Need those documents any longer. Why don't we test Bobby's recovery real quick? More boxes. More arts. Oh, okay, this is just automatic. Ooh, you just flung it out. What in the world? That's gonna kill somebody. Meanwhile, in Fontaine, what's that flying missile? Not like this. Someone just heard the sound of a box falling to the sea. Some poor whale got hit, I bet. There's no way we could save Bobek on our own. Now he's all the better and stronger before the next time travel comes to knock him, be better. We just randomly fling objects. That's very irresponsible, guys. We take a commemorative photo together, things got so chaotic. You need a place with a great view, one where Bobby can fit into the frame. Let's take a picture in 3, 2, 1, Bobby! Very cute, guys. Wasteland Engineering complete. Quest complete. Alright, that's nice. Okay, we still got bots to rescue though, it seems. Still got a lot of bots to rescue, so let me find more bots. Alright, bots, where are you guys? Where are you guys hiding? Are there any bots over here? Oh, there's treasure chests. Very good, very good. Bots, 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 bots. No bots over here. I guess maybe they're all up here? Question mark? Is that right? Oh, there's a bot here, I found him. Or more like a bot getting stolen. Saved him. Yay. Alright, they're going back. We found 2 more bots. Great job, guys. What are these though? Seriously, what are these? Can I do anything with these? Maybe there's something here. Now see for 2 bites. How do we open the barrier? Let's leave this to Bobik. Bobik? Do we need Bobik for this? Oh wait, these 2 are here too. Ah, so now we can use Bobik to clear stuff, I guess. Nice. Alright, Bobik, let's do something. Let's grab a Bobik. Very nice. Well, let's destroy this device. Poor cool Henki. Why is it making like a weird sound? Yay, my cool Henki is back. Oop. Wait a second. What was I doing something wrong? Huh. What is this? Uh? I guess I'm just supposed to stand here. What is this? Not using current state. There's another one over there though. Wonder if that one, we need that one too. What are these ball things?
See.
Oh wait, I see enemies there. Hello, my friends. I mean, not my friends. Hello, my enemies. How goes you? Oh, but we need to do something here. We can just get some power from you, sir. Boing. 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 So we got Millie Astra, click the 3 runs on top right and I think watch the development recruitment video cringe. Oh, I saw that one. I saw the developer recruitment video. I was very confused though. Oh, we got all the bots now. Beautiful. It's the one where like they have a lot of different languages, right? Yeah, I did see that one. Honestly, like game development is not a very lucrative career. To be honest. I mean, I guess it has its perks. It is fun after all, so. Yeah, if they're gonna use multiple languages, then combine all servers. Right? That's what I said. Combine all the servers. Or just combine the servers. My goodness. Where's my French server? German server. Oh my gosh. Well, many days. Like seriously. Like even in Monster Hunter, I can play people in Japan. I can play people in Europe. I can play people in like different parts of Asia. Like there should be no reason why I can't play with my Asian friends in Genshin or anything else really. Like seriously. Seriously. It's just because of a poor way that they've coded the region resets and all that. That's the only reason why it's like that. There's no excuse. Every other game you can, doesn't matter what region you're in. It's globally multiplayer. It should be like that. It should have always been like that. Also, what is this? Wait, this one here. I click one. Can't click it. Can't click it. Hey. Turn this off for a sec. Nope. What? Alright, this one. Turn this back on. How do I get this one? Alrighty then. What did I hit? What did I hit there? Hello, sir. Prize. I'm gonna like get killed, aren't I? Alright, very nice. See what else is on this way. I really wonder how Archons will play the final chapter in Teyvat. Oh, you mean like what their roles will be? Well, I guess some of the old Archons probably gonna get a buff. Venti, are we gonna get a buff? Are you gonna transform into Istaroth or something? Oh no, this guy's a Scion, isn't he? Oh, this is not a Scion, this is a Radiant Beast. Oh, okay. Sorry. This is a Radiant Beast. Oh, this is not working out. I feel like Giga Chat Zhongli will have to step up. He definitely has to step up. Raiden needs a huge buff. Zhongli needs a buff. He needs a lunar crystallized reaction. No, one of the jokes that Zhongli's Japanese VA was saying during one of the radio broadcasts was like, I think the question was, what are you looking forward to most in Not Cry? And he was like, oh, I'm looking forward to like the new Not Cry reaction. I want to have I want all the lunar reaction. And he was like, I'm really hoping we're gonna get a lunar crystallize. And then Venti's VA was like, lunar crystallize, what is that supposed to be? And he was like, well, you know the moon is technically a rock, isn't it? And then Venti's VA, oh, you mean like what is lunar crystallize gonna be with Zhongli is? So like instead of his burst like dropping the giant meatball, it's gonna drop the moon instead. I hope Zhongli gets his redemption arc. Needs a definitely needs a big buff. Hey, chest.
君の宝箱への情熱がこいつらの生存環境を脅かしている。
Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. I see, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. I shoot myself up here. I'm not high enough. Wait a second. No, but for a few weird, the Archon just sat home. Almost weird as died sleeping or river terrorizing Columbina. I don't know though, like I feel like some of the Archons are like so power creeped at this point. Maybe they combine forces or something. I don't know. Tsaritsa is the wild card. I think Tsaritsa is gonna be the wild card though. Oh, what is this? Oh wait, there's something I have to do. Some. I think this is like a rhythm thing. Hold up. Hold up. Isn't dying against the sinners? But he might actually be asleep. What do you mean in terms of the story? I know we just haven't seen the Archons do much else outside of the wait, how did I do that? Outside of the their own orcs. Like when was the last time you saw Raiden? Wait, is it? Am I supposed to do something here? How did I get into that hole? That thing the last time? Because the only one that felt significant. Yeah, she like actually fought the Abyss because I guess that's part of the storyline. But like Furina, huh? Furina's not gonna fight. Like it wouldn't even make sense for Furina to fight. I think so. Am I doing something wrong here? Like how did I get into that bubble the last time? Definitely not. Nope, this is not working out. Holding it didn't do anything either. What are these cool hanky balls doing? Turn into the little spirit thing and it will take you up. But it doesn't take me up. Okay. Something happened, but I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, wait, actually, let me see. Oh, wait, this allows me to change the Kuhenki colors. Wait. Why did it stop though? I was blue color though. What? Or do I have to be red color? Oh my gosh. Do I have to change it right as I disappear? Right as I get close to it? Is that why? Oh no. That didn't work. I swear. This is very weird. Okay, wait, let's try this again. Do I have to like click it right as I exit or something? This is very weird. Do I have to stay as red to go into the blue? maybe? Maybe I need to stay as red. Okay. And for this one, I need to change back to red so that I get absorbed. And for the next one, I will stay as blue so I get absorbed by the red. Okay. And for the next one, I need to become blue so I get absorbed by the red again. Okay. For the next one, what color am I supposed to be? Seems like it doesn't matter. Roll Kyubaki dewdrops. Oh my gosh, what's happening? What? 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 Where did we go? What in the? Where's this? What? I was just trying to get to the binoculars, not start some random. Oh my! What in the world is this? Where are we? Holy! What in the heck? Cutting edge purpose all storm land cruiser. Wait, is this a? Oh no! This is not like a local legend, right? Is he? That deals 1,000,000 damage and I'll probably die if I get hit. Almost died. Cutting edge all-purpose storage. Okay. That is a real pun there. I see what you guys did there. Yep, everyone died. I knew it. I knew it was gonna die. I think Venti will come back at some point though. Venti seems like pretty story relevant. I'm not sure about Raiden. Zhongli hasn't shown up in a long time, I feel. He really hasn't shown up in a long time. Also, why is there a land cruiser in like a very weird moon land? That is very weird. What? What? I still don't know why there are land cruisers in this moon area. It feels very strange and very weird. Oh, there's still more of them? Are these guys just gonna keep respawning? Like, what is this? How many waves are there? Oh my gosh, guys. At least this guy's not that hard.
私に答えるのだ。いざ。
お互い一歩引かないか。知恵の頂点よ。
Another cool hanky is here. Oh, nice. This. They're little pals. Yo! Exquisite, luxurious, exquisite chest. Let's go. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. Is this chest even on the map? Can't, there doesn't seem to be a spot to mark it. Where am I actually? Where indeed am I? That's the issue with too many important characters. Yeah, exactly. When there's too many, like how are they gonna fit them all in? You know, like, and have everybody like actually have an important role to play. Because if you just pull them in for like, hey, I'm here, yeah, I'm fighting, yeah, like it's also like not very meaningful, right? So I don't know. I think Traveler will be in there. That's about as far as we can, I'm sure of, I think. Yeah, but that didn't work. I'm trying to get up here, and I don't have... Wait a second. Maybe these bots will do something for me. Combine. Hey. There we go. Come on, bots, do your thing. Yo. Finally got it. There we go. Beautiful. Maybe no died story 6.x Luna? That's why they switched to Luna. I don't know, I feel like Luna is just the marketing thing. He could be involved in the main. Isn't Dine coming? I thought they showed Dine. Yeah, I think Dine is showing up in the Archon quest actually. Yeah. He's showing up in the next. He was in the trailer actually, if I recall. So he's definitely showing up. I think either Act 3 or 4. Because I think the other one was like Vertifolnir is also going to show up a little bit. But I think he has like some. I don't think he's like. I think he might just be like a cameo appearance maybe. But he's gonna be there for sure. Like I think Krai is probably the place where they test out like. Here's a whole bunch of important characters all in the same story. I think this will be like the first test to see if they can really pull off the whole everybody has different reasons for being here, and can we all fit them meaningfully into the same story. This will be the sort of test for that, I think. Like, you think he will have a separate story like everybody? I think he will still have, I think. They always have an interlude chapter that has him. And I think even if he participates in the main story, there's probably still more things for him to explore. So definitely can see that. They already get this one? No, right? What is this? Why is there a gravestone here? Lightkeeper gravestone. Oh, whale! Whale! See the whale, guys! It's the whales! Exactly how I react to whales in like real life. Whoa! Look at that! Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I went whale watching once and like it's so rare and hard to see a whale that every time you see one, like it's just an amazing experience. I like that they added whales to this. That's a really nice touch. I don't like that they added Wild Hunt though. Wild Hunt is not a nice touch, no. Wild Hunt is very sus. I guess we'll have to fight these guys.
あまり遠くにいるよ
At some point we're gonna have a character or something that needs these guys' mats, right? Or like a weapon that needs these guys' mats, so let's not be lazy. This big guy is very annoying to fight though. I have to fight him like all the time for the artifact domain, and he is annoying. Like the fact that he like just doesn't die is so annoying. I mean he hits hard too, but like the fact that it's so hard to like take out his shield is a real true HP bar. I heard like Lunar Reaction deal more damage to his like true HP bar. Ooh, I actually got like a artifact from that. Very nice. Alright, more rainbows. Rainbow drop crystals. Give me all the rainbow drop crystals. All of them. Stop hitting me. These boars are really annoying. I'm not trying to kill you, I just want to get my crystals, right? I guess these are not Krai boars. I call them. Saber lives by the ocean, confirm? Yeah. Very true, apparently. I actually went whale watching on holiday is what I meant, but I'll take. I would definitely love to live by the ocean. Like, well, actually, I don't know. I have like two versions of my like ideal retirement home. One is like a big house that overlooks like the ocean. That's one version of it. Except that I think like I'm pretty sure there's some issues with living too close to the sea. The other version of it is I live in like a really cozy cabin up in like up in the mountains where I can like it's like just beautiful mountain views. That's my dream retirement home. New Saber Leagues just dropped. Oh my gosh. Not like this. I don't know if you've ever gone whale watching though, Rashi. It's actually pretty fun. As long as you see the whale though, it can get disappointing if you like book a trip. There are like a couple of like tours out there, I think. And then like you don't get to see anything. And you know they can't like guarantee you'll see anything. But when you do actually see one, like oh my gosh. Maybe it's only the first time though. I'll probably only do it once. The first time you see the whale is like, oh my gosh. And subsequent times you're not as impressed anymore. That wasn't even like a... That's a guy. Okay, where else? I think the other spot was this area, Blue Amber Lake. I may have seen them while on ferries, not sure what I saw. Yeah, sometimes they're too far away, you can't really tell whether it is. At that point, just believe. You just gotta believe it is. Where does it point up? Oh, because there are bots up to save. Guess we gotta go up and see. Oh wait, more bots. Oh wait, there was one here. Found one. No inventory for a berry? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, I will lead you home, little bot. Alright, bot 1 is home. Guessing there are no more bots up here. Is there a bot here? There is a Lunoculus here though. I'll take it. No! What? Why is there a hole? No! There's a hole in the floorboard. It's not in the scam. We got this one here. Squared away. Where are the other bots though? Let's see if I can see them from up here. Maybe I can find them. I think this is part of telltaling art. Right, yeah. Submit stellar fruit. Oh wait, no, I gotta collect all of them first. Oh wait, there's a bot here. I found the bot. Oh wait, no, that's just a power bot. Why is this? Can you open, please? How do I get this open? Can I hit you? Oh, I need more drops. I need these guys to like me. Oh wait, I need the thing from. I need this thing. That's what I need. Right. Wait. What is this? Okay. Why does it say down? Let's use it for this though. This is not a good idea. There's this guy here. This annoying guy. I need to charge Gene's Burst again. We need to grab the stellar fruit. There's one here and there's one here as well. Why doesn't it work though? I'm supposed to attach it to this thing, right then? Why is it like... Let's see, what am I missing here? Like I can put it here. Maybe this is for that one, that's why. So it only works for one of, specifically one of them. Okay, looks like we'll find another one for this one then. Oh, did it disappear again? I use this one for that one. There we go. Whew! Alright, we got all the cellar fruit, finally.
Yep. Yep.
Deliver 12 cellar fruit to Southern Octopus. Should be ready to take on the challenge now. What in the world? An interesting trial we got here. What the? Oh my god, this is the mini game. This is like an event mini game. Gotta get as many as we can. That hit. Hey, we got it. Wait, what? Challenge failed? Wait, why did it fail? Wait, what? Why did it fail? What? Huh? Let's go, Lucky. Alright. Time to do some weekly bosses. I'm gonna use Jean. I'm actually useful now that I have Jean. Ooh, just nice. I have 120 resin. Actually, perfect number. Oh, is Lucky dead? Come on guys, hit it. Come on Ganesh, hit it. Ganesh! Ganesh, you need to hit it! Oh no, we're dead. We're dead. Ganesh is dead. He didn't hit it. We need to get out of the oh, I'm dead. Alright, Lucky is gonna carry us. Lucky solo. Okay, Lucky's out. I think you need to bring the Natlan character in though. Why is Lucky using Shinobu though? Question mark. Might have to like eat food here. Or Bobby got carry, let's go.
あなたに安らぎがあらんことを。いざ勝負。せい。宴会に沈め。ウニキス。勝負。この手に風の神我らを導きたまえ。
Alright, let's go, let's go. Taking out his HP pretty fast. Yeah, I guess Jean doesn't have 100% heal up time. In fact, it's pretty far from it. Maybe like 50% heal up time only.
私に応えるのだ。気をつけろ。
Very nice. Got him.
「励ましたり慰めたりするのは苦手だが、代償を図ることならできる。
昆虫は本能的にやっさ
怖いか？
いざ
それとも恐怖を抱く勇気すらないか？
に葬られよ。
あら。
私と一夜
剣に近い。世界を熱狂の
燃え上がる炎で。
Oh my god. It's got carried.
闇来て破滅の時にカウントダウン開始。煉獄の投影にす
風の神、我らを導きたまえ。
る。いいだろう。私に挑む資格を認めている。
Well, get out of there, guys. Yeah, I think we got him. Next phase, next phase.
これはあらゆる善意を焼き尽くしたよ。見届けるといい。
You guys are good if there are multiple healers.
風よ、私に応えるのだ。
全ての始まりに過ぎる。
Beautiful. No artifact space left? What in the... What? I think we'll just salvage really quickly. We just salvage really quickly, we can do this. Yo, Bow Billet, let's go! Bow Billet. I'm gonna use my transient as well today. Expires in 1 day. Guess we can do Layla here.
「アハウの性格は知っての通りだ。だからこいつの言うことはあまり気に留めないでくれ。
Why is Shilonen here? Um, um, maybe I should have gone Hydro.
呼びかけに応える私たち
Oh
よ
well.
星々静かに邪魔しないでご勘私の意のままに
Well, we got carry, skirt carries, and not too bad actually. There we go. Oh, the king is already dead? What the? You couldn't even get a chance to use like their ability. I'm like, lol. King is dead again. King died so many times. Oh my gosh, this is the second time the king has died. Ooh boy. Big damage. That was big damage. Thanks for the carry. We are gonna call it here, guys. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks Lucky thanks Brushy for being here. Vane, Leehan for hanging out. Mage also for being here, and Leehan for dropping by, and Lucky who's technically also here as well. We'll be back again tomorrow for more woke quests and shenanigans. In the meantime, this is a Saber stream. Go ahead and start the raid. Let's see, show some love to Lucky. Take care, guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you guys next time. Alright, appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll be back tomorrow.